Greetings, everyone. Sophisticated Intuition here with a special Venus in retrograde romance reading. We'll take a look at what's going on in your connections during this time. I hope you're all doing well. I did not do May mid-months during my meditations. I was instructed by Spirit that it wasn't necessary because the energy wasn't going to shift very much. So what happens when I kind of get that energy is that if I had done the mid-months, it would have just been repetitive information from the May general readings. So the download I received was to do this Venus in retrograde and see what energies we pick up there. So we'll go ahead and get started. This is for the sign of Taurus. Let me just shuffle real quick because I don't think I did for you guys. So let me make sure we get the overall energy. I'm only pulling one overall energy. Okay, Spirit, please give us the overall energy and energies of the connections, romance for Taurus, please. Ooh, Jupiter, abundance. Look at that strike through the face. I love it. All right, I'm really liking the energy for Venus retrograde right now. It can bring in... hang on, guys. Drop one. It can bring in, a lot of reconciliations, a lot of getting to the meat and potatoes of relationships. So let's see what you got. Queen of Cups. Okay. How many did we get here? Let's see. Two more, Spirit, for the sign of Taurus. Whoa. Way too many. That was Chariot. Something is coming at you quick, okay? Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck, okay? We know Queen of Swords, she can be a little mean. Okay, she can be a little cold, but really deep down, the Queen of Swords is full of love. You know, she just is not about to play. She's not about to have anybody playing with her emotions. Not at all. You come to her correct or you don't come at all. And that's just the facts about it, okay? And that's the energy that I'm getting. Let me go ahead and clarify and see what is going on for Taurus. Something else in there, okay. Yes. For the sign of Taurus, please clarify what they need to know during Venus retrograde and their connections. Whoa. Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Completion, success, okay? The house, the dog, the kids, the cars, everything, okay? Queen of Cups has come out here with the Six of Pentacles, okay? She's very intuitive. She's very loving, okay? She wants her just desserts. She wants her reciprocity. She wants her equalness, okay? She wants you want to show. How am I trying to say this, Spirit? Help me. So someone in the connection shows a lot of love, okay? And she or he, okay, don't get caught up on the genders. It's all energy. We all have masculine and feminine within us. So this individual in the connection shows a lot of love and wants you to show them that back, or you want them to show you that back, okay? In the same regard, okay? So this is a person who, someone in the connection's love language is gifts, and someone's in the love connection's love language is affection. The person whose love language is affection wants affection. They want you to show them affection just as much as they want to give affection. Okay, the gifts are not doing it. Okay, they want you to speak their love language. So you give gifts or they give gifts, but this person, someone in this connection, wants love, wants intimacy, okay? Wants to cuddle, wants to be close. That's the energy that I'm getting, Taurus, okay? There has been some type of disagreement, some type of falling out. Then someone wants to move towards calmer waters. 6 of Swords with the 10 of Swords. Someone wants a brand new beginning. Someone wants this painful cycle to end, okay? Page of Pentacles with the Magician. And to put the effort in to make this happen, okay? There is an apology coming, okay? For some of you, you know, if it doesn't resonate, please check your moon and ascendant. Or you can always reach out to me for a personal reading. But what I'm seeing here is that there's an offer or an apology being extended, okay? And the Magician here, with all the tools in the box, made this happen. So whether that's you or them, okay? But I'm just getting this energy of, I heard the word manipulation, but it's not, but I'm not getting a lower vibration of, you know, a manipulator or a deceiver or anything like that. But just, I keep looking at the 6 of Pentacles, and whoever this is in the connection, okay, thank you, Spirit. So typically, okay, you get into this disagreement, and the one who likes to give gifts goes out and buy flowers or jewelry, and that's their way of apologizing. But the other person in the connection who really needs to be shown the affection and the intimacy, they are manifesting that type of apology. Okay? And I just heard, like, you won't accept it unless it is that type of an apology. If they come to you with roses and jewels, you're going to turn them away. Okay? 4 of Cups with the Empress. I'm going to clarify this because the 4 of Cups talks about a missed opportunity, okay? Just paying attention to all 3 cups here and not seeing the one that's being handed to you by the divine, okay? And here's the Empress who creates one, but I'm not surprised to see her here because this is Venus, okay? Venus is, the reading that I'm doing is specific to the Venus retrograde. So this has occurred or is occurring during this time period. And I believe it ends on June 25th, but don't quote me. I forgot to look up the dates before beginning my recordings. I looked them up previously, but I have the hardest time retaining all of this wonderful information that I have been learning recently. But the Empress is here, and I really do feel like she is representation of this timing, okay? And there has been some type of missed opportunity, some type of disagreement or separation, because I have the 3 of Swords here with the 3 of Wands. So we could be talking about a third party, okay, that has kind of gotten in the midst of something, separated the 2 of you, okay, caused some confusion, okay, and someone is waiting here, okay? Someone in this connection is waiting. Now, let me go back and clarify before I forget. Why is the 4 of Cups with the Empress here? What? Oh. Yeah, I don't think y'all seen that on camera, but that was very interesting how that flipped out of there. The Knight of Pentacles, okay? The Knight of Pentacles. So, slow moving offer on the Four of Cups, okay? The Lovers at the bottom of the deck, they're going to come out, okay? The moon is right next to Gemini tonight. We had the new moon in Gemini just a little while back, just last week. And we're doing this Venus in retrograde, which I believe was in Gemini as well. So the Lovers is going to come out. So you all had some type of disagreement, falling out, separation of some sort, or have been at a distance from one another with this Six of Swords here. Okay. And there is an opportunity for reconciliation here, but someone in the connection is manifesting the type of apology, okay, that they're willing to receive, which may be making it take a little longer, okay? Because this person needs to come into awareness that that is what it's going to take, okay? And someone's waiting on it, okay? Let me clarify the Three of Swords and Three of Wands. Why is this here for the sign of Taurus? Three of Swords with the Three of Wands. Why is this here? The Sun. Yes, someone is waiting. Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Someone is waiting for the right time, okay? Now this is Leo energy, so I do feel like it with the Three of Wands here, this is timing for me. Okay, so what we're talking about is potentially the month of July, okay? So during the Venus retrograde, you all may have experienced this energy of separation, of disagreement, of this necessity for an apology here. But in the month of July, you're going to, I feel like there's a healing that occurs with the Sun and the Three of Swords here. There's a healing that is going to occur, but it is going to take some time. Okay, Spirit. Now, I'm going to further clarify this too, but I'm hearing the wedding is off, okay? With the Four of Swords and the Queen of, or Four of Wands and the Queen of Swords. The wedding is off. Halt, stop, pause, okay? Something's happened here for you, Taurus. But even more so, this Queen of Swords, like I said, she's full of love. She's full of love. She came out in your overall energy. But she's here on the Four of Wands. With the Four of Wands is talking about celebration, okay? Talks about marriage, okay? This is our twin flame divine counterpart card, okay? Divine counterpart. Spirit's been screaming that at me, so I think that's the term that I need to be utilizing from here on out. But Queen of Swords, she's full of love, but she's just not going to settle for less, okay? So Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and the King of Swords is right under that. It's like neither one of you are going to settle for anything less than what you deserve. That's what I'm hearing here. So there's been something that has occurred, Taurus, because, you know, many of your readings has been lovey-dovey. And so, you know, sometimes when you've been that close in a connection, that you do have a little bit of a falling out, but that is in order to bring you growth, okay? Growth with the Sun here. So that is the energy that I'm picking up. Yeah, let me clarify. Why is the Four of Swords with the, or Four of Swords, why do I keep wanting to say that? Four of Wands with the Queen of Swords. Why is the Four of Wands with the Queen of Swords for Taurus during the Venus retrograde? Too many. Hold tight. Four of Wands with the Queen of Swords for Taurus during the Venus retrograde, Spirit. Cool. There was a fight. Five of Wands, competition, conflict. You know, I'm feeling like somebody, and there's that Hangman again. I'm feeling like somebody may have, I don't feel necessarily like there was a cheating, okay? I won't say that. Let me take that back. I don't feel that this third party energy that I'm picking up on in this Three of Wands and Three of Swords is necessarily a physical connection. What I'm feeling is like someone liking somebody's pictures one too many times on social media, or a office romance, what do they call them, work wives, work husbands, something like that. That it's not going anywhere. It has no substance to it. But we're human and we can be attracted to people, or people are attracted to us, outside of our connections. And you or the other person is, jealous about that. And you can keep your funky little ring. That's not what I want. You need to show me the respect and affection. It's making someone feel insecure is what I'm hearing. Yeah. And they need to cut it out. Okay? Okay. All right, Taurus. Let me get you a romance angel for the sign of Taurus. I'm even hearing I gave the example of not wanting your little funky ring, but I'm also hearing they always try to be physical or intimate to try to apologize. And you no, do a little bit bigger than that this time around. Look at this. Look at this. Forgiving and learning. Okay. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Okay. Forgiving and learning. Taurus, that's what you're going to be doing during Venus retrograde, or within some somewhere in this time frame. Let me get an additional message for the sign of Taurus. It's going to heal, though. It's going to heal. Jupiter is here as your overall energy. Everything is going to be okay. But it's just a little friction, okay? And that's what happens when Venus is in retrograde, okay? That's exactly, this Four of Cups with the Empress is Venus in retrograde, okay? That's exactly what that is. The Knight of Pentacles is this person who is going to be bringing you something of an apology, an offer to restore, okay? Any additional messages for the sign of Taurus? I think I was supposed to take that one that didn't flip all the way. But let's see. Any additional? There we go. Friendship. Friendship is one of the most important aspects of our lives. Seek out those you can trust and let go of those you can't. This little incident is bringing up trust factors, okay? Angels. Whoa. Too many. This is my thick deck. Just one card, please, for the sign of, thank you. The sign of Taurus. All right. Five of Abundance. That's the Five of Pentacles in the traditional tarot. There are times when everyone needs a hand. Your angels want you to know that you needn't go through your current challenges alone. Accept the help of those around you. The situation you're experiencing is temporary. This may not be the right time to become self-employed. Be patient. So with that Five of Pentacles energy and that friendship card, you're talking with your friends about this situation that has come up. And what I am getting, Taurus, is that, Mentoring was at the bottom of the deck here, is that And it doesn't necessarily need to be an older person, but I am getting that energy of someone who's been through this. Okay. When you're in a serious connection, commitment that's leading towards marriage, okay, or that's what you want out of it, or you're in a marriage, you can't just throw the whole bag away because they made a mistake. Okay. Now we all have to have our boundaries, and we have to set our set our limits to what we're going to accept in terms of disrespect. Okay. But we also have to, if you truly love this person and you know that this is your person, then it's worth the effort to forgive and learn. Okay. But what I'm getting is that someone who has been through this before is going to give you some very sound advice on how to proceed. Because one of the unfortunate parts of feeling disrespected by someone that you love and is in a connection with and have these hopes and dreams and aspirations with, and then they go and do something that makes you look at them with a side eye, is now there's a trust factor, right? And they seem to think, or you may operate in a fear that if you accept them back, that they'll just do it again, right? So we can forgive, but we need to learn. They need to learn, okay? Whether this is you or them, but someone may have, done something. I don't want to call it innocent because there are levels to cheating, but they had no intention of taking it any further than where it was at, or where you discovered it at, okay? But you took it or they did, whatever, put the shoe on the right foot and blew it out of proportion as if everything needed to be over and done with, okay? But someone is going to come in and give you that sound advice on how to reconcile this situation and move to calmer waters, okay? And rebuild the trust. Okay, that's your message, Taurus. Love and light.